Welcome to the next edition of With That 50. We out here again, getting it in once again. 2 months in. I'll give you a little progress update. Feeling better, feeling good, energized. Got a lot of energy. Definitely see the progress of how I'm feeling. Not so much on what I'm looking like. I mean, my arms, they tend to be the first thing to develop. So I'm not surprised at that. My arms are a little more developed. But of course the midsection still got something to be worked on. Slim down some, but of course it's not where I want it to be. We talking about rep, that means 6 packs and all that. I ain't there. I think I got 1 pack maybe. So, but we got a year to do this. So I got time. And I'm going to try and hold my phone sideways so that I get a better wide picture. And I won't have that little slimming effect on the videos as much. But of course I'm gonna have to give me a gimbal or something so I can hold it. Because holding your phone sideways while you're walking, it just doesn't work that good. So probably gonna have to give me a gimbal, something to hold my phone sideways so it'll be more steady. But getting used to this YouTube thing. I'm putting stuff up, starting to put stuff up better, easier, you know, getting good editing software. That's the key to it I see so far, is just having a good editing software where you can do things easily, quickly, without too much work, and you can get them up there rather quickly. You know? And then I'm technical, so that makes it a little bit quicker for me. I'm an IT guy, so it makes it quick for me to do that. Okay, now 2 months in, it's time to start stepping it up. So at the top of these stairs right here, I'll be doing a push-up every time I go up. So on this routine, what I usually do is I go up and come down. And then I go up and I come down. But now, what I'm gonna do is add push-ups at the top of every stairs. So I go up, it's 10 push-ups. Come down, I go up, it's 10 push-ups. I come down. Now that's on top of the dailies that I already did. I already hit my 30 for the day. I already did my deep sea divers for the day. So now that'll be adding an additional 40 push-ups onto the mix. So see, that's how you ramp it up. You just ramp it up, you're changing it with your body. You're doing more and you're getting more out of your body, and your body responds by getting repped. So let's go ahead and hit this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this while I'm holding the camera, but we're gonna try. Let's go. All right, time for the push-ups. Get it. Ah, shit. Phone cannot stand up, though. All right. Things we do for the footage, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. It's 10. Let me go down. I hope this is looking stabilized and ain't shaking all over the place. In the long view, the image kind of gets more unstable. That's why I do it usually in the long portrait view. Getting winded already. Stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Down. And some technical difficulties right there. So, you know, like I was saying, first 2 months was just basically get my body ready so I ain't killing myself. You know, now I'm ready to do some real work. What I just did right there, that was some real work, y'all. That was some real work. All right, and as we're on lap 3, the topic of the day, since I'm a geek at heart, the topic of the day is space and the James Webb Telescope that they put out there and finding all kind of stuff that we never knew existed before. It's amazing how little we actually knew or know. With all the high-paid scientists, the theories and hypotheses, we don't know nothing. We know a grain of sand on the beach. That's how much knowledge we have for real when it comes to space. Okay? They have an age. The age is all wrong. The age, now that the James Webb Telescope is in space, the age of the universe is wrong. How many planets there are that we know has expanded by thousands. What we know about stars, quasars, black holes, all changed. Everything. Just because we put a better telescope up that was better than the Hubble. We put that telescope up, and now, before it was already doing it, but now we're basically looking into the future, right? We're actually looking into the future because we're seeing things in advance of what we would see it on the planet, because there's some light that's reaching here, reaching the planet Earth, that we can look with the Webb telescope, look past here and look there at that point and see where that light is there. And technically, we're looking into the future. We're seeing the light before it actually reaches the planet Earth, which is amazing in itself. Okay? There are planets, not planets, but there are stars that have already died that we see in the sky. But the light that has been coming to us for hundreds of years just hasn't finished getting here. So when you look at the concept of how that works, it changes the concept of time. We're about to get into that. What is time? So let's talk about that a little bit, right? What is time? Right? And I'm not gonna act like I'm an astrophysicist or anything, but I get my science on. You know, I'm a geek at heart. And from all my study of trying to determine what exactly time is, I came up with an answer that, and it's going to sound like a cop-out a little bit, but time is nothing and everything, right? Allow me to explain. I know it sounds stupid, sounds a little confusing, but let me explain. The reason why I say it's nothing and everything is because time is not a tick on a watch. It's not a digital display showing you what time it is. That is not time. Time, by definition, is your distance traveled throughout space. It's the measurement of distance from point A to point B in space, not on Earth. Okay? So, even when I stay still like this in space, I'm still moving. The Earth is spinning. The Earth is moving around the sun. And then our entire solar system is moving through space. So we're always moving, constantly moving, even at rest. You feel like you might be still on the planet Earth, but in space, you're still moving. And that's why time always moves and never stops. Now, the reason why I say that it's nothing is because the measurement of time is relative to how much mass you're around. The closer you are to a big massive source of mass, a large source of mass, the slower time is going to be for you. And that's been proven. You know, they took people, put them in space, and had people here, and the time is actually different. It's been proven. So, let's say that you're, you know, something that has a lot of gravity, a lot of mass to it, a black hole, right? The closer you get to that black hole, the slower time is perceived by you. So that shows you that time is not universally the same thing everywhere you go. It's not the same thing. It's not measured the same. It's not counted the same. It really depends on how close of that you are to a gravity source. So like I said, and actually there's a movie called Interstellar, okay? That explains it perfectly, because there's a scene, the movie's been out for some years now, so we ain't no spoilers. There's a scene in there, you need to watch that if you're into space, because it's very fascinating. It's a very fascinating concept of a movie. But anyway, there's a scene in there where they're on the main spaceship, and they want to go down to the planet to see if the planet is habitable. I'll make this short because it's a long sequence in the but the planet is very, very close to a huge, massive black hole. Okay, it's very, very close to it. But this is one of the planets that they had picked as a habitable planet for humans. So they go down to the planet, and they discovered that, you know, the site has been destroyed. You know, it's a water world basically, but the water's only up to your knees, right? So they look and they notice why the planet has the water to your knees is because there's this big tidal wave that's like hundreds of feet high that circles the planet. And they looked in the distance and they thought it was a set of mountains, but that was not mountains. That was the water heading their way. And they determined they gotta get up out of there. So they get the data that they needed, get on the ship, head back to the main ship. Okay. Now, they were only down there for a couple of hours. They were down there for a couple of hours. And when they got back to the ship, 23 years had passed. That is time. That is how time works. Okay? So, time is not just one thing. It's relative to where you are. And I don't mean time differences. We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about time differences. You know, like West Coast is 3 hours behind the East Coast. Now, we ain't talking about that. We're talking about actually time moving different because of the gravitational force that you're near. That's what's time. That's what time is. And it'll blow your mind when you start thinking about it. All the planets have different gravity. So time is different on those planets. If you're closer to the sun, further to the sun, time is different. If you're close to a black hole, as opposed to far away from the black hole, time is different. So that's why I said it's nothing and it's everything. Because Everything is time. Time is everywhere. You can't go any place without time. But it's nothing because you can't simply measure it. It's not universally measured. It's measured different. It's measured different depending on where you are. Mind blowing. And if you don't believe me, go do your stuff. Go do your research on time. You'll see what I'm talking about. So, that has been another edition of Review 50. So this is like episode 11, 12. Anyway, to conclude, the James Webb Telescope has showed us that we know absolutely nothing. We knew a very little bit about what's out there in space with the planets and everything. And now that we've seen thousands, and that's what they say, we've seen thousands of Earth-like planets, right? Real similar to Earth. Now that they know there are thousands of those, it just opens up the idea that aliens exist. And if aliens exist, they've probably been traveling the universe for millions of years. And there's a good chance that they've made it here to this planet. And just like anything else, beings want to discover, because there's always going to be a natural curiosity. So when they go to discover, they discovered Earth. Who knows? They might have claimed Earth. Just like, you know, some people in the past went to other countries that they discovered and just claimed it as theirs. Well, guess what? I bet you that there are aliens in the universe that has claimed this planet. They don't even call it Earth. They probably give it some kind of number or something. But they've claimed it and everything on it. Just like humans have done. Don't think it's out of reach. But we'll talk about that on a whole nother episode. A whole nother episode about are aliens real and all that. Because that's my stuff. That's what I like. That's what I like to talk about. So with that being said, got another good day in. Got to talk to y'all about some geeky stuff, some science stuff. Let me know if y'all like that stuff. Y'all like that? Y'all want me to go deeper into the science bowl? I will. I'll start, cutting and editing stuff in here with some more science footage and all that. And, make these a little bit more interesting. I'm getting better at the editing thing. And it's going. It's coming along. I just need to get some equipment. That's it. I can't be recording all this on the phone. It'll look better. All that stuff. Okay? I'm not getting views right now. But it's not what this is about. It's about getting stuff out there, putting it into the universe. And hopefully, one of y'all, I think 5 people subscribed already. One of y'all is getting motivation from this, is going to decide, hey, 50 is not a death sentence. I can do so much more. It's not over. I can keep going. I can do better. I still can reach my goals. If I get 2 people, just 2 people, to say, yeah, you motivated me to try to reach my goals at 50 and beyond, then I've done what I've done for the universe. But with that being said, rip that 50 out to the next episode. Holla.